All right, we're going up against our nemesis. This guy we've lost. Cannot explain how many times we've lost. I don't think we've ever won, but we've certainly lost at least 4 times in a row, probably more. And he does this little thing where he pulls our units, and we've had to completely change our playstyle in anticipation of what he's doing. But I'm not quite sure if we have the answer here. Hmm. Giant spec is slightly better. Training spec is not bad. Yeah, this guy is he does the cast flank, and when our units are all the way back, it's a huge problem. So now we don't position our units back anymore, that far anymore. We position our units more forward, so they don't get pulled. This guy is is basically our absolute nemesis currently. So yeah, do you see how far we put our units now? We put them very far. Go for crawlers no matter what here. Still have to put the crawlers behind the tower, but we're not even going to go like this. We're going to just go like this. We might even put them like one square in, like this. Just so less get pulled in. But I don't think it's gone to that point yet. He's actually positioning aggro now. He's not doing the old, I guess he's going to pull us on this side. I don't know. He usually plays standard, but I guess he's got the aggro pack. I feel like we're going to get to the tower way too late here. It's going to be a completely meaningful debuff. Meaningless. Okay, at least we killed the Arclight during the debuff. Also pretty meaningless debuff for him, but now we get the good debuff. That was perfect timing, but can we actually take care of him? Or I don't think so. Didn't know that the sabers were that good into the to the sledges. Well, Rhino could be interesting just to like just to cheese him. I almost feel like we need to cheese this guy in order to win. He's got missiles. Oh my goodness. We forgot to account for that. Yeah, we're just gonna have to go for some Hail Mary cheese here. Maybe less likely for him to put something here. Guess the Phoenixes would be pretty good now. Some kind of air unit. I want to go for 3 deployments, but I just don't feel confident here. Maybe we just go for 3 deployments anyways. I mean, the shield airdrop would have been so good. Completely forgot about that. Let's go for it. It's either, I mean... Yeah, I want the extra deployments against this guy. Ideally, go for another, instead of that last one, go for another hound. Put it here so it can take care of this as well. Once we get range. Very interesting beacon placement. Uh-oh, please don't turn. Thank God. Alright, so who gets to the tower first? It's a very interesting placement though. Like he actually doesn't go for the money. He doesn't go for the money one, but we don't have any air, so we're gonna lose to the Phoenix, but still losing to the Phoenix isn't horrible. Considering it's only losing to the Phoenix. Kind of sucks though. Uh-oh. We lose to everything. That sucks. Fangs are amazingly good here. I think it's almost a definite choice, but so is the marksman. Like, we really need to whittle down his army. He's got a lot of stuff here. I just don't want this to get it pulled here. Like, you know what I mean? Might just be better to have it like this. Okay, range the hounds maybe? Yeah, we don't even need a hound there, but we're just gonna put that one there as a precaution. Probably one more chaff here. I do want this to be a little bit more forward here. Okay. It's exactly what we were expecting. That's why we have the hounds with range here. Still pulls, you know, like some chaff, but it's not as bad as before. But what is this, level 3? Is that the drop? Wow, okay. Oops. Maybe we need to have the marksman on the other side there, just in for this scenario. Okay, level 3 fire badger is kind of strong. So at least kill his saber tooth. It's not going to happen. Okay. So we need something for this fire badger now. I think it's just going to be phoenixes. Orbital Jav is interesting, but I think it's a little bit too much. The damage item might be good on this marksman. We can one-shot some of his stuff. Might also be good on the phoenix. I'm not sure here. How much HP does he have here? So much HP, 15,000. Yeah. We're gonna need to put a lot of stuff down here. So maybe we just stack it like this. Put the item maybe on this guy. And let's missile this here. We're not going to take any chances. Okay, that was pretty good. That was pretty good, all things considered. The debuff's not going to be that good, but kind of happy with the way things played out. But yeah, as long as the phoenixes just pretend that there's nothing here, we're really good here. This is looking amazing. Kind of lucky there. Level 2 now on this tower. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Wow. Phantom Rays are not going to be amazing. The Wraith is interesting if we want to help clean this up, but is it really that good into the Phoenix? I love the Mustang. We don't want them to be, obviously, here. And we need to get levels on this tower. I think it's time for the oil. The missile strike is going to be so good, though, for him, so we can't really kind of position it there. We're going to need to think about this here. Let's get the defense here so we don't get missile on this. What do we do now? A couple more hounds, perhaps, or another level on this tower. Then go for a couple more hounds. All right, we'll take the chance here. Double missile. That's not nice. Okay. Very smart. Very smart. At least we went for the correct counter in terms of the he did go wasps, so we did go for the Mustang. Holy crap. Maybe we need to beacon those phoenixes. I wasn't expecting to lose this bad here. Those fire badgers, those are beefy. Alright, we'll go for this, obviously. Love his block formation here. Imagine just throwing down like a mountain with saturation, with mountain plating or something. Or saturation bombardment. Would that do anything here? Or just a factory with launcher overload? It's not what he's going to be expecting here. Yeah, we're super desperate now, so just gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a Hail Mary. Wouldn't mind to have one chaff here just for the just to tank the first shots. Probably go attack here. Or just go for another chaff here. What a crazy strategy. But this could be even more crazy. Launcher overload. Into Sabertooths, right onto the oil. Last thing he's expecting, I think. The War Factory is completely untouched. But we might lose our air superiority here. When I saw that block of units, I was thinking, you know, it could be really devastating for him to have like such a high unit concentration in a block. That it might even be, you know, he's not thinking we're going to go for the factory here. Uh-oh. Okay, we're fine. So now he's got to deal with this. He's probably going to have to throw down an abyss. The ion beam is not good for him. I think we have to take it. think I kind of want to go from here, honestly. I feel like this is the bigger problem. But so much wasted, maybe just go like this, and then we'll move our factory a little bit. Obviously, don't leave it here. Obviously. We'll just put it here. We might still just go into this tower. Go for level 2 here. Okay. Beacon is, let's not beacon ourselves into the iron beam. Okay. So the ion beam is gonna start here and just go like here. I don't understand exactly how this ion beam is gonna work, but let's try to be smart here. Range speed. And a missile. Or maybe his birds. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this factory can survive. Fairly decent ion beam, especially with all the Mustangs getting in there. The factory's still alive. But, okay, there it goes. Those are his phoenixes. Our phoenixes seem to be not doing great. The marksman. Fortunately, the factory dies, which is not good, but it's not doing bad here. What is this other cheese? So now what we've done is we've turned a game that was completely lost with the one surprise move, and here's the second surprise move. The advanced missile seems interesting, but are you actually going to lock on? It's level 2 now. Don't think we need the advanced missile though, but it would be nice to get one here. Like, imagine just throwing down a couple missiles, you'd kill everything. If he doesn't put anything here, so kind of like that. Guess you'd probably put it in front of this center one. And now what? Now we probably need to consider transitioning out of this, right? What do you go that can beat the abyss? I feel like we just move this into here. It is kind of obvious, but there's a chance that he's not gonna kind of respect it or something. How many do you need to kill this? For like 2, probably. We'll do that. Let's level up our Phoenix. Yeah, we're gonna need to beacon this. Well, we need to beacon this away, but we kind of can't. Because we need to beacon for this. So there's not much we can do here. We'll range these guys. Go for another Phoenix on the other side. Uh-oh. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Terrible. Those missiles did nothing. Well, actually, it almost killed his Sabertooths. Should have thrown down an additional one. That could have been the difference here. Maybe we needed the third missile. Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad. This is real bad. Man, you know, he's... If we were actually trying to go up in the ladder, we would dodge this guy 100% because I haven't won against him in like 6-7 games, I think. That was the closest we've actually been. He's just such a good player. So part of me is thinking, you know, what would the third missile have done? Right. We're still gonna missile this. We're gonna missile this. We're gonna move this into a different location, get a level on this. Probably, yeah, it probably just makes sense to still missile these. Then we'll just try to go in directly here. The wasp is amazing because the wasp prevents our beacon from moving forward. Okay, so let's say we range this. We click, I don't know if we need range or aerial spec. Probably range first. Upgrading this is probably not horrible. Can go for a Phoenix. Can go for something here. All right, let's see if this makes any difference. Okay, so we needed to shield here. There's going to be a missile. That's what we didn't realize. All the sabers are gone, but don't think it makes a difference. We don't have anything left. He just has the wasp domination here. So let's say we need to transition out of the wasp. I mean, we need to transition out. What do we actually build that beats what he has? I think AA spec wasp is good. I mean, AA spec, well, AA spec wasp could be good actually. Because the ground is kind of, dying. I wonder if you could just try to missile this thing down, but you need like 10 missiles. I do like the 3 missiles here though. Okay, so we go for our own AA Wasp. I don't think it's gonna work though. Perhaps we go Elite Recruit. So aerial spec range. Get a level. Maybe our ground army is kind of obsolete now. We'll just continue to missile our flanks. Maybe we just upgrade some of these guys. I don't know. Alright, we'll just cheat a little bit, beacon this away. Did he go for the advanced missile? No, he didn't. No specialists. As long as his Mustangs died, you think our Wasps might be good. Because it's untech Wasps. It's untech Mustangs. So this is getting closer. It's not quite there yet. I think we, you know, maybe the advanced missile is probably good. It's just that maybe we don't need all those other missiles. Maybe this needs to be a little bit more forward. And I think we have to upgrade all of our things here. Even consider throwing down a missile so we can protect our marksman, but so we'll cheat a little bit here. We'll just go like this. Okay. So kind of perfect positioning on the wasps. This is taking way too long. It's taking way too long. Okay, 5-second debuff. It's not the end of the world, but we'll lose a pack of AR units here. And the problem is the Abyss is just untouched. We don't have an answer for the Abyss. You know, 17. How much damage does the missile do? Does 15,000, you need 10 missiles. You know, I wonder if you just throw down a melter to insta-lock this. Because that's the real problem here. And just use as many missiles as possible. We're gonna have something in front, right? So get rid of this. Right, we get the insta-lock right away, but again, he's gonna also insta-lock us. So probably wanted to have it like here. Even a shield down here would probably be pretty good. We'll beacon this out of the way of the missile. And well, now we could probably just go aerial spec on the Mustangs. But the problem is, you know, he's got a lot of units, so you need range as well. Let's say we upgrade all these guys for our chaff clear. So this is highly exploitative, but I feel like it is what we need to do here. It's probably the only way we're gonna win here. Crazy thing is that this might actually work. I was originally thinking there's no way we can win this, but I can see this as a possible way to win, but be really disappointed if we still lost here. Yeah, these fire badgers are no joke. You don't have enough phoenixes. Maybe we, instead of the Mustangs, we have to go phoenixes. But this is coming awfully close. Awfully close. Imagine if we just like put this here, like instead of the missiles. Imagine if we just moved it back just so it acted as like a missile to just kill everything there. And we'll go for the melter. Throw down a phoenix. Maybe it's not even about the phoenix. Maybe it's just another chaff here. I don't even think the shield does anything. But obviously the shield's good for us here because, you know, we can kill some of his chaff. So range the melter, put it like right here. Get a shield. Borrow, temp range, beacon this guy away. So we can cheat a little bit. Probably the attack upgrade. And maybe we go for just range upgrade here. Yeah, we're not going to be able to go for range. We don't have the money for that. Just get a level on this tower. Okay, we forgot to missile this. So don't think it's a huge deal. We'll probably still clean this up. It's just that we've already killed most of his units there. And he's not even swiping. Okay, so factory there is still is pretty good. And our phoenixes just died to the wasp. That's the big problem. We probably are supposed to beacon those phoenixes back. And no matter how we play it, we need to kind of we need to put the melter for the. We need to put a melter down for that for that abyss.